Hello everyone! It is another Language Arts Tips and Tricks Thursday. As I said in my video on Monday, today I'm going to be talking about how to write an email to your teacher. Now this is a really important skill that you're going to be using forever now that we're sort of in a virtual world and just in general. You'll be emailing your professors in college, your teachers in high school. It's just a really good skill to have because once you're out of school and you have a job, you may be emailing your coworkers, you may just be emailing people, your clients, things like that, depending on what you do for a living. So it's always a good idea to know how to write a good professional email. So let's get started. Okay, so here we are in our email. So the first thing that we want to do, of course, is to go over to New Message. If you're using Google, I think, or Gmail, I think it says Compose Message, but you're just looking for the button that says that you can send a new email. So we're going to click there. And then your email box is going to pop up right here. So I want to talk about a couple of these fields. Now obviously 2 is the field where you're going to put the email address of the person that you're sending the email to. So I'm going to go ahead and put my email address in here. The BCC is if you want to send an email to a whole bunch of people but you don't want all those people to have each other's email addresses, it's sort of a privacy thing, then you would send it to yourself and then you'd put a lot of emails right here in the blind copy, so that way when they get the email from you, they'll only see your email address. So that's sort of if you want to keep things private, then that's one option you can use. CC is when you sort of copy an email to somebody else. So let's say you're having a problem in a class, but you think the counselor should know the problem as well as the teacher, because maybe somebody's bothering you, it all depends. So maybe you want to send it to your teacher to let them know that you want to change your seat because Sally is being mean to you. But you also want your counselor to know, so maybe they can help you sort of fix things between you and Sally. So you'll put their email right here in the CC and the email will go to both of them. You can also put it up here in the 2 as well, but it's just an extra option. Okay, so those are the sort of the fields where you put email addresses. The next field is the subject. Now, I don't know if I'm the only teacher that's ever gotten one of these, but I'm sure I'm not, where a student has put their entire email in the subject line. That's not what the subject line is for. The subject line is a couple of words, 2 to 5 words that sort of are a summary of your problem. So you could put something like, having trouble with today's assignment. Simple as that. Or you can put, I have a question, or can you help me with this? Your subject line should be nice, short, and sweet. Okay, so next we have the body of our email. So as you can see, I sort of have a signature line here, but you can ignore that for now. So we click here in the body of our email, and we start with a greeting. So this could be something like, hello, Ms. Murray, or dear Ms. Murray. It's just a greeting. Something like that. Dear or hello. Let's go with hello for this one. You can say, Dear Ms. Murray, how are you today? Just something nice, something polite to say. You can say, how are you today? And then move on to, I am doing well, but I am having trouble accessing today's work. Can you help me? Now this seems like a pretty good email, right? You have your greeting here, you've asked Ms. Murray how she is, and then you've stated your problem. You're having trouble accessing today's work. Can you help me? Now this sounds like a good email because you've said the problem and all that, but in reality, it's not giving me that much information. So when I read this, I'm like, okay, I'm glad they're doing well, but I'm not really understanding how they can access today's work. So you need to give a little bit more details or else you're going to get an email right back from me that says, okay, I can help. What are you having trouble with exactly? So that's why you need to be a little bit more detailed here. So you can say, I'm doing well, but I'm having trouble accessing today's work. So you can say something on the lines of, when I try to log in, it tells me my password is wrong, but I'm sure that it is right. Should I update my password? Now that is a better email. So If this is a website where your teacher may have made a password for you, or your teacher can actually go into the website in like teacher view and correct something or give you a password, a new password, then that's a really good email that sort of gives them all the details. So that's what you'd have there for the body of your email. So we don't want to end it there. We want to make sure that we conclude this by saying thank you for your help. Or you can just say, thank you, I hope to hear from you soon. Okay, and then of course at the very end you want to make sure you sign your name. Now I already have a signature here, so I don't usually have to do this part, but you can say thank you, I hope to hear from you soon, from, I'm going to say Billy. Okay, so there we have an email for a teacher. So we have our email to the teacher up here in the to field. We have a short and concise subject. We have a greeting. We have the body of our email, and then we have the signature. Okay? So we want to make sure that we have all these pieces, and you also want to make sure that you capitalize and use correct punctuation, and you should be good to go. So that's it. So if you have any questions about these steps, make sure you reach out, say something in the comments, and I will try to help you out the best I can. You can also email me, because my email is somewhere on my YouTube profile. So feel free to reach out and I will help you the best I can. So that's it for this Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Yes. So I'll see you then on First Chapter Friday. Bye.